Welcome back, Guardians. Oh, hey, hey. Today talking about the OSR and not in terms of tabletop role-playing games, although that's where the acronym first arrived. It means old school renaissance or revival. Essentially, it is a return to older methods and rule sets that, in a way to kind of capture some of the accepted as the norm between Pathfinder Second Edition, D&D Fifth Edition, and now Shadow Dark has entered into the community, and you also have Crown and Skull hasn't gotten as much traction as Shadow Dark, although I feel that Crown and Skull is probably a better system overall for depicting the intensity of a true dungeon delve. And a lot of it, and then again, OSR is I'm talking about the old school rules is what I'm really going with here, and that is in terms of directly video gaming. When I started video gaming back in the 80s was all arcades, pay to play. I walked in with $10 worth of quarters, walked out with maybe a smile on my face and some good times, beating somebody's high score, perhaps. Perhaps. I've never been that good of a gamer. But I have fun, and that's what matters. And that's what I wanted to do with bringing OSR concepts to Destiny or video gaming in general. Is I wanted to bring back that fun, and that's why the old school Renaissance or revival took its roots during the height of D&D 5e, spurred on by Stranger Things and Critical Role. Not to mention the virtually unlimited stable of content creators out there working off of the open gaming license, which is a fiasco all into itself, several years old now, and really not the point of this topic. So, in the old school rules of gaming, video gaming, you had a set number of lives. Now, when Destiny breaks that by making you basically eternal, not necessarily immortal, but eternal. As long as you have your ghost and access to the light, your character can be resurrected, whether by somebody else's prompting or by your own. I'm giving myself 3 lives in every activity stage. I'm being forgiving in this respect. And I'm going to start playing more of a rogue style type game overall. In other words, you die, I'm leaving the activity. And I'm going to stop giving a shit about whether or not that puts my teammates at a problem because Destiny was sold to me way back in Destiny 1 as a first person explorer, looter, shooter, power fantasy. Destiny is a power fantasy. Everything about this game is about making you feel powerful, making you feel over the top, making you feel like a demigod. And there are more times than not, I don't feel that. Now, do I get into the grit and grind of a simulationist system? Not really. I'm totally happy with abstraction. Seriously, dude, I used to spend so much fucking money on Metal Slug and Contra. It's totally a simulationist game, you know. And when Doom showed up at my local comic book store via LAN parties, I would rent a console or a machine, for the 30, 45 minutes or however much I could afford at the time, and would play. Not regularly. It was like, I think maybe 2 games I actually played. But the point being is that there was a limitation to the amount of time that you played. Destiny throws that door wide open, and you could literally burn a day playing this game and still not get everything done. I've yet to find the tuber out there who has done a marathon campaign stream where they go start to finish and play the entire campaign, the entire season's content, the entire director's content, all in a day. It's never going to happen. Not going to happen. And I like that because Destiny, on the surface, it looks like Destiny's offering you a lot of diversity and experience, but it really isn't. It's really just one arena fight to the next. Whether you're playing against other players or you're playing against robots, it doesn't make a difference. And I say robots instead of AI because honestly, these NPCs are not very intelligent. They are robots. They follow programming. They may have 5 or 6 different models to work from, but it is programming. Trust me. You do a certain thing and the robots will react. You can actually funnel enemies into a kill box that is super fucking easy to do. It really is. Even when I play Rando and Gambit, I've been able to herd enemies into a kill box, and then my other 3 teammates, they're like, "Oh shit, boom, grenades or super or whatever," and we win. So, point being is that that's my OSR discussion. Let's get on with the fun. Brave Weapons rewards increased. That's nice. Bonus rewards available until the launch of Final Shape. Drop rates for Brave Weapons and trophies of bravery have increased. Reputation gained with Shaxx and the Hall Champions reign. See, and this is what I'm talking about when it comes to the old school rules. There was never anything like this in the old school games. You bought your game, you rolled your disc in there, maybe you preloaded some assets. That wasn't until much later, like a PlayStation 3 or 4 kind of situation. But most times you played off the disc, um, which of course would burn your console out. But, there was no increased reputation, increase this, increase that, until you beat the game at a certain stage, or you opened up a secret level, and then you got an increase in certain things. Um, Last chance to obtain brave weapons and the super black shader, so grab these rewards before. We've got a month, guys. It's like another 3 weeks or something like that before it launches. What the fuck? FOMO. This game still runs on FOMO. And it's not their fault. That's how they keep up with everybody else. I have quests. What do I have? What am I? What's pinging? I don't get it. Here we go. Divine weaponry. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing the Pantheon. It's not the activity I want to play. And that's my choice. And that's another thing. My old school rules in video gaming. When I walked into the arcade, I wasn't shoved asteroids in my face and said, "You must play asteroids." No, it was never that. I was given a choice. I could play asteroids, I could play Pac-Man, I could play Missile Command, I could play anything I want. Super powerful statement. It's a weapon ornament for the loaded question. It makes it look like Vanguard stuff. I don't know. I don't think that's really worth it. Uh, Simulation shell. That's kind of cute. I remember that. It's been around forever. I'm going to try to pronounce that because it'll sound really sus. But you. Oh, cool. The Telesto Sparrow's back. That's a good one. That's a fun one. I love the little sparklings that it does. Augmented Apotheosis. I don't own this one, do I? Oh, no, I do. Divinity. I earned the Divinity. I remember that. We had a joint clan action. Oh, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I think it was pre-COVID. Um, and we back when they had the glitch where you can get more than 6 guardians into an instance for raids, and we mobbed the shit out of the raids, and that's when I earned the divinity. Good memories. I love that. That is nice. But let's see. Augmented Epiothus. You can't shade it, so this is the best you can do for it. I think I will. Yeah, just out of honor of that event and the fact that it was such a good memory. Spark of Joy. Barbie. Oh my God, that's so pretty. I really like that. I don't know. That tickles parts of my brain that I enjoy having tickled. I just like it. It's really cool. Empirical Imperative. This is a nice one. It's a good one. Vibrant Medusa. That's okay. It's got some points to it. That's nice. Metropolitan Acoustics. I think it'd be more purple, not so much green, but that's all right. Cowbell will always be more cowbell. Always, all the cowbell, all the time. Cowbell everywhere. Man, I would love to hear some hip hop stars using more cowbell. That would be so fucking hot. Downright sexy, let's say. Just like this vest. It's nice. Vanguard Dare vest. Okay, so that's all that. I would say, yeah, okay, some good choices here. Some good choices. Um, Up on this end, we have Rocket Stomp. That's cute. Yeah, okay. Amethyst Bloom. It's a nice shader. It's okay. Transcendental Ambition. It's okay. Not, I don't know. I really am trying to figure out what the fuck this is. It's not for an exotic. It's for a legendary. It's just to make it look like a Vanguard weapon. Really? Yeah. I guess. What the fuck? Let's do that. All right. Let's see. Back into Super Cuckoo La La Land. Let's see what's going on here. You got Mayhem. I'll be playing a little bit of that. Then, of course, the control. I tried the lab yesterday, which was hardware supremacy. It wasn't bad. Um, I don't know what it is about supremacy in players, but it seems like most people don't realize they need to pick up the crest when they kill the Guardian. We were trailing by about 15 points by late game, specifically because I was watching people just, all they're doing is running through and get kills. You don't get credit for kills unless you're completing a bounty or a triumph or something. You get credit, you get points for the crests. You have to pick up the crest. And if someone next to you dies, pick up theirs too. But yeah, so supremacy was a bit of a fail. This is really easy. And, I think and there's no way to fail that. It really isn't. So that's all that is to it. What is the nightfall this week? What do we have? Throne World. Ooh. Birthplace of the Vile. Uh, Probably Birthplace of the Vile. Let's see. Let's find out. Equip two champions with 3, 5, or 6-star artifact sets. First stage, Strand of the Magic Keep. Oh, can't do that yet. Get to Gold 1. Win a campaign battle. Yeah, I'm kind of just floating here now. I'm playing Raid Shadow Legends again. I gave it about a 2-month hiatus, I think. And then I decided to go ahead and wipe my entire account and start over fresh. And I miss Ninja, Sun Wukong, I miss Scylla Drakes, I miss Arbiter, um, I miss YouTube Ultimate Death Knight. Ninja's the only one that I can't get from shards. Um, but all the other ones you can't get from legendary shards. It's not hard to do. Let's see. What do I want to put in here? Whoever I put in the pit is going to be unavailable for other things. So let's do this guy. Yeah, Birthplace of the Vile. I don't know. Do I want to do this? It just feels unnecessary. No, it's not Birthplace of the Vile. This is something else. What is this called? Witch's Echo. What is this? What is this? What is this? It's this strike here. Yeah, Birthplace of the Vile. And that's the Light Blade. Okay, I was hoping it would be the Light Blade, but I guess Birthplace is okay. Could be worse. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't pick up my gunsmith bounties. No, I didn't get it. Yeah, I'm not doing this. Anyway, kids, thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Until next time, play nice, be well. Um, and while you might be playing a modern game, play it in the context of the old school. See how it feels. Those of us who are out there who are old enough to have an old school, that is. Until next time.